How to disappear and transform yourself. Silence is a source of great strength. Lao Tzu. In a world constantly demanding your attention and participation, stepping back can be the most revolutionary act. Just as the more you expose your life, the more vulnerable you become to negativity, there's an undeniable power in retreating into the shadows. By becoming less available, you open a door to personal transformation that is both exhilarating and profound. Imagine emerging from the self-imposed hiatus as a completely renewed individual, unbothered by external opinions because the journey taught you that the only opinion that truly matters is your own. Welcome to Stoic in Your Life. Today we're diving deep into how to disappear and transform yourself, Stoicism style. We'll break this process down into 3 essential steps. First, how to disappear effectively. Second, the critical actions to take while in the shadows. And third, how to re-emerge successfully. Misstep in any of these phases, especially the last one, and you might find yourself regretting it. Ready to uncover the secrets of true transformation? Let's get into it. Step 1. How do we disappear the right way? 1. Shut your mouth. How often do you feel overwhelmed by the expectations and demands of the world around you? Have you ever thought about how you could just disappear for a while and transform into a new version of yourself? Let me guide you through a Stoic approach to achieving this transformation. This is not about physically disappearing, but about creating a mental and emotional shift that empowers you to live more intentionally and freely. The first step in this process is to understand the importance of silence, to control your words, and to learn the art of strategic withdrawal. Shut your mouth may sound harsh, but it is a powerful tool for transformation. Our words can often be our greatest enemies. The ancient Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." By reducing how much we speak about our lives, we can cultivate a sense of mystery and control over our personal narrative. Imagine how much energy you waste by explaining yourself to everyone around you. What if you could redirect that energy towards self-improvement and achieving your goals? In practical terms, this means becoming more mindful about what you share and with whom. You don't need to broadcast your plans, your struggles, or your victories to the world. Your family, friends, and co-workers don't need to know every detail of your life. The only exception is your life partner, provided they are genuinely supportive and want to see you succeed. If they are, involve them in your journey. If not, even with them, practice restraint. This level of control is challenging and will take time to master. It's human nature to want to share and connect through conversation. It's embedded in our social fabric and survival instincts. But the Stoics teach us to rise above our base instincts and strive for greater wisdom and self-control. Think about it. When you keep your plans and thoughts to yourself, you protect them from the negativity and skepticism of others. You also prevent yourself from seeking external validation, which can be a significant distraction. Marcus Aurelius, another Stoic great, said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." When you control your words, you also control your thoughts, shaping them into powerful tools for personal growth. Let's delve deeper. Why is silence so effective? Silence creates space for introspection and self-awareness. It allows you to listen more attentively to your inner voice, to understand your true desires and fears. It also gives you the freedom to act without external pressures. When no one knows your next move, no one can influence it. This is the essence of moving in the shadows. You become like water, adapting and flowing without being seen until you choose to reveal yourself. Consider this scenario. You're working on a significant project or personal goal. If you constantly talk about it, you invite opinions, judgments, and potentially discouragement from others. However, if you keep it to yourself, you maintain the purity of your vision and the motivation to see it through. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, advised, "Associate with people who are likely to improve you." Sometimes this means limiting your associations and conversations to preserve your mental clarity and focus. Now let's apply this to everyday life. Start by setting small goals for yourself. For instance, try to go a day without sharing any personal information. Notice how it feels. Is it liberating or challenging? Use this as a practice to build up to longer periods. Reflect on your interactions and recognize the habitual nature of oversharing. Each time you catch yourself about to divulge something unnecessary, pause and redirect the conversation. This isn't about being secretive or dishonest. It's about being strategic and mindful. In moments of silence, practice self-reflection. Journaling can be an excellent tool for this. Write down your thoughts, goals, and progress. This private practice helps to clarify your mind and solidify your intentions. It also provides a safe space to express yourself without external judgment. To deepen your practice, embrace solitude. Spend time alone to recharge and reconnect with your inner self. Use this time for meditation, reading, or engaging in activities that nurture your soul. Remember, the goal is to transform yourself, and transformation requires solitude and introspection. As you progress, you'll notice a shift in how you perceive and interact with the world. You'll become more grounded and less influenced by external noise. Your actions will be more deliberate and your mind will be clearer. This is the power of strategic withdrawal. In conclusion, the journey of disappearing and transforming yourself through Stoicism begins with mastering silence. It's about understanding the profound impact of your words and choosing to control them. By doing so, you protect your energy, cultivate inner peace, and create space for true personal growth. So I ask you, are you ready to embrace silence and transform yourself? How will you start implementing these principles in your daily life? Remember, every great journey begins with a single step, and sometimes that step is as simple as choosing to be silent. Number 2. Only care what you think. In a world where societal expectations and opinions seem to constantly bombard us, it's easy to become ensnared in the web of external validation. However, to truly transform yourself and embrace a Stoic way of life, you must cultivate the mindset of valuing only your own opinion. This shift in perspective requires a fundamental reprogramming of your mind, understanding that what others think of you holds no real importance. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely stated, "It's not what happens to you but how you react to it that matters." This quote underscores the essence of focusing on your inner response rather than the external noise. We often believe that others are constantly scrutinizing us, yet the truth is that most people are too preoccupied with their own lives to genuinely care about ours. This misconception dictates much of our behavior and decisions, leading us to seek approval and validation from others. To break free from this cycle, you must figuratively kill the part of you that craves this external validation. Instead, create an ideal version of yourself in your mind, someone whose opinion truly matters. Obsess over what this version of you would think about your actions and decisions. This internal figure becomes the sole judge of your worth and actions. Ask yourself daily, would the ideal version of me be proud of what I did today? Would they respect my decisions and actions? By consistently focusing on self-validation, you begin to detach from the puppet strings of societal expectations and gain greater control over your own life. This is not an easy feat. It requires deliberate practice and relentless repetition. Marcus Aurelius, another prominent Stoic philosopher, said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This emphasizes the importance of nurturing a positive and self-affirming inner dialogue. Engaging in this mental shift is akin to training a muscle. It grows stronger with consistent effort. Start by setting small, achievable goals that align with your values and principles. Each time you meet these goals, acknowledge your success and reflect on how it aligns with the ideal version of yourself. Over time, you will notice a significant reduction in the weight you place on others' opinions. The process is gradual, but with perseverance, the results will manifest in a profound sense of inner peace and autonomy. Consider the story of the ancient Stoic, Zeno of Citium, who founded the Stoic school of philosophy after losing everything in a shipwreck. Instead of succumbing to despair, he focused on rebuilding his life based on his own principles and values. Zeno's transformation was rooted in his ability to detach from external validation and cultivate inner resilience. His story serves as a powerful reminder that we all possess the capacity to redefine ourselves, regardless of external circumstances. In modern life, this principle is particularly relevant. We are constantly bombarded by social media, advertisements, and the opinions of those around us. It's easy to lose sight of our own values and desires amidst the noise. However, by embracing the Stoic practice of self-validation, you can navigate this landscape with clarity and confidence. When faced with criticism or judgment, remind yourself of Seneca's words, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This quote highlights how much of our distress comes from imagined fears rather than actual events. Take practical steps to reinforce this mindset. Begin by limiting your exposure to social media and other sources of external validation. Surround yourself with individuals who respect and support your journey towards self-improvement. Engage in activities that align with your values and passions, and take time each day for self-reflection. This practice will help you remain grounded in your own opinions and less influenced by the transient thoughts of others. Share your experiences and progress in the comments below. Have you successfully implemented this trick in your life? How has focusing on your own opinion transformed your mindset and actions? By discussing these insights, you contribute to a community of like-minded individuals striving for personal growth and resilience. Remember, the journey to self-transformation is ongoing. Embrace each step with patience and determination, knowing that the only opinion that truly matters is your own. As you continue to cultivate this Stoic mindset, you will find yourself less swayed by external judgments and more anchored in your own values and principles. This shift will empower you to live a life of authenticity, fulfillment, and inner peace. Number 3. Hide your plans. As you embark on this journey to transform yourself, you'll undoubtedly conceive some grand and exciting plans. The enthusiasm might compel you to share these plans with those around you, but resist that urge. Treat your plans as if they are the keys to your personal treasure, something incredibly valuable and highly confidential. Consider this. Every time you let even a small part of your plan slip, you diminish your chances of success by 5%. When you talk openly about your plans, you risk not only exposing your vulnerabilities, but also losing the drive and focus needed to achieve them. It's tempting to seek validation or share your excitement, but this often leads to unintended consequences that can derail your progress. Instead, be meticulous and intentional about your actions. If you find yourself in need of advice or expert guidance, be selective and strategic. Identify the right person who possesses the knowledge you need. Share only what's necessary, gather the information, and then retreat to continue your work in silence. This approach ensures that you remain in control and protect the integrity of your plans. Let's take a step back and consider a story from modern life. Think of a software developer named Alex who had a brilliant idea for a groundbreaking app. He was so enthusiastic about his concept that he couldn't resist discussing it with friends, colleagues, and even casual acquaintances. Initially, the feedback was encouraging, but over time, he noticed others starting to adopt similar ideas, and his once unique concept was no longer special. Alex's excitement had inadvertently led to the dilution of his vision. Realizing this, he decided to adopt a different approach. He kept his revised plans to himself, only seeking input from a trusted mentor and a close-knit team. By maintaining this strategic silence, Alex was able to develop and launch his app successfully, without the interference of external influences. Consider this. How often do you feel the need to share your plans with others? What drives that urge, and how can you channel that energy into more productive avenues? Reflecting on these questions can help you understand the importance of maintaining discretion and focus. To ensure the success of your endeavors, cultivate a habit of silence and selectivity. Your plans are precious, and only those who genuinely need to know should be privy to them. This isn't about being secretive for the sake of it. It's about protecting your vision and giving yourself the best possible chance to succeed. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus reminds us, keep silence for the most part, and speak only when you must, and then briefly. By embracing this principle, you safeguard your dreams and ensure that your actions align with your true intentions. Remember that the power of your plans lies in their secrecy. Protect your ambitions by being selective about what you share and with whom. Seek advice wisely and with purpose, and then retreat to continue your work in silence. This disciplined approach not only preserves the integrity of your plans, but also strengthens your resolve and focus. As you navigate this journey, ask yourself, how can I maintain the balance between seeking necessary guidance and protecting my vision? By answering this question, you align yourself with the wisdom of Stoicism, ensuring that your path to transformation remains undisturbed and true to your intentions. Thank you for being in this video. In what ways do you think disappearing and transforming oneself can lead to personal growth and a deeper understanding of Stoic principles? If you don't know how to write a comment, you can share your thoughts on how disappearing and changing yourself can help you grow and better understand the principles of Stoic. Number 4, hide your progress. Picture yourself embarking on a journey of self-transformation. The journey might be slow and the progress might seem invisible to others, but it is there. And here's a secret. Real progress often happens when no one is watching. It's essential to keep your progress hidden, not because it's something to be ashamed of, but because flaunting it can derail you from your path. As Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This means that the challenges you face in keeping your progress to yourself can actually propel you forward if you handle them correctly. You might feel the temptation to show off your new physique, your increased wealth, or your newly acquired skills. However, showcasing these improvements can shift your focus from the journey to the applause, which is not where true growth lies. By concentrating on continuous improvement rather than external validation, you maintain the purity of your transformation. Epictetus, another revered Stoic, advised, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." This highlights the importance of living your progress rather than speaking about it. Keeping your progress private demands a significant amount of willpower, but this very act of restraint can fuel your journey. By not giving in to the desire to share your achievements, you harness that energy and redirect it toward furthering your development. This redirection is akin to a blacksmith who, instead of showcasing every newly forged piece, puts all his effort into perfecting his craft until he creates a masterpiece. Consider the power of recycling your energy. Instead of dispersing it by seeking approval or validation from others, imagine reinvesting it into your efforts. This approach can lead to exponential growth. Seneca wisely noted, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." By focusing on your inner wealth of strength and discipline, you enrich your journey rather than impoverish it with the need for external recognition. Now let's think about this in terms of your daily life. When was the last time you felt the urge to share a personal success story? What if you had kept it to yourself and used that burst of pride to drive you further? This isn't about denying yourself the joy of achievement, but about finding a deeper, more personal satisfaction in your progress. Imagine your transformation as a quiet, ongoing process. It's like planting a seed and nurturing it in secret. Over time, the seed grows into a robust tree. but only you know the care and effort that went into its growth. This tree, your progress, becomes a symbol of your resilience and dedication. When you finally reveal it, if you choose to, it stands strong, not because it sought the sun's approval, but because it thrived in its own right. Let's delve deeper. What are some specific areas where you could benefit from this approach? Perhaps it's in your professional life, where you silently refine your skills, waiting for the right moment to reveal your capabilities fully. Or maybe it's in personal growth, where you work on emotional resilience without broadcasting every milestone. By keeping these aspects of your journey private, you build a foundation that is unshakable, grounded in genuine growth rather than the fleeting validation of others. To make this concrete, consider a few practical steps. Start by setting personal goals that you don't share with anyone. Track your progress privately, reflecting on it regularly. Use a journal to document your journey, not for others to read, but for you to understand and appreciate your growth. This practice aligns with the Stoic principle of self-reflection, where you analyze your actions and thoughts to cultivate a virtuous life. Another approach is to cultivate a sense of inner reward. Recognize and celebrate your progress internally. This doesn't mean you can't share your achievements ever, but when you do, ensure it's from a place of completeness rather than seeking validation. Remember, as the Stoics teach, the only approval that truly matters is your own, grounded in your principles and values. This method of hidden progress might seem counterintuitive in a world where sharing every moment has become the norm. But it is in this counterintuitive approach that true strength lies. By stepping back from the need for external validation, you cultivate a stronger sense of self. As Ralph Waldo Emerson aptly put it, what lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. The act of hiding your progress is not about secrecy, but about focus. It is about channeling your energy towards continuous improvement and finding fulfillment in the journey itself. By doing so, you create a powerful internal momentum that drives you forward, regardless of external recognition. So the next time you feel the urge to share your progress, pause and ask yourself, what could I achieve if I redirected this energy back into my journey? By embracing this approach, you not only transform yourself but also embody the true essence of Stoicism: resilience, discipline, and inner strength. Let's continue this journey together, exploring the depths of our potential. What steps will you take today to cultivate your hidden progress? Number 5. Hide your tears and blood. In the journey of self-transformation, it's the quiet battles fought in solitude that shape the strongest warriors. Imagine emerging from the shadows, not as the person you were, but as the resilient, unwavering force you were always meant to be. Failures and setbacks, going into what many call ghost mode or monk mode, essentially mean achieving greatness in the shadows. This path will be incredibly tough. You will face physical pain, mental exhaustion, and moments where you might bleed or cry as you confront one challenge after another. What's your instinct at each of these obstacles? Perhaps to seek comfort from a close friend or some encouraging words from your family? Yes, that's what most of us would think. However, in these moments, you need to silence that inner voice seeking external solace and embrace the struggle alone. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This philosophy teaches us that it is through these challenges that we find our true path. When you hit rock bottom, don't reach out for help. Instead, scream into the wind, let your tears fall freely, and patch up your wounds by yourself. Perform these acts of self-reliance in the shadows, and let them fortify your spirit and character. Each moment of despair can be the catalyst that propels you to new heights. Imagine that every drop of sweat, every tear shed, and every wound patched is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to your growing strength. The pain you endure is the crucible in which the new you is forged. As Epictetus wisely put it, Difficulties are things that show a person what they are. Embrace each painful moment and look forward to it as an opportunity to demonstrate and enhance your resilience. In today's fast-paced world, the pressure to succeed often leads us to seek quick fixes and external validation. But true transformation comes from within. When you confront and endure your struggles privately, you build a foundation of unshakable strength. This journey of self-improvement is not about public acknowledgement but about personal growth. Consider the story of the phoenix, a mythical bird that rises from its ashes. In its process of renewal, the phoenix undergoes a cycle of destruction and rebirth. Similarly, every painful experience you face alone is an opportunity to rise stronger and more resilient. Look at your struggles as the fires that will ultimately purify and strengthen you. Moreover, in the age of social media, where every success is broadcasted and every failure is hidden, your journey of silent perseverance will set you apart. While others may only display their highlights, you are building a robust character that doesn't need external validation. Seneca remarked, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." By relying on yourself during tough times, you cultivate a sense of inner wealth and self-sufficiency. In practical terms, this means that when faced with adversity, resist the urge to vent or seek comfort externally. Instead, channel that energy into finding solutions and pushing through the pain. Let the hardships you encounter be the stepping stones to your future successes. Remember, every moment spent in self-pity is a moment lost in self-improvement. When you embrace solitude in your struggles, you develop a profound sense of self-reliance and confidence. This inner strength will not only help you overcome current challenges, but will also prepare you for future obstacles. So, the next time you find yourself on the brink of tears or frustration, remind yourself of the strength you are building. Reflect on the words of Viktor Frankl. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. This shift in mindset will transform how you perceive and handle adversity. Ultimately, the essence of Stoicism lies in understanding that our response to challenges shapes our character. By enduring pain and hardship alone, you cultivate a resilience that will serve you throughout your life. Each struggle is an opportunity to become a better, stronger version of yourself. Embrace the silence, face your battles, and emerge victorious, not because others see your success, but because you know the strength within you. This is true beast mode, where the greatest transformation happens in the shadows, away from the eyes of the world, and solely for the growth of your soul. Step 2. Critical actions while in the shadows. While in this period of retreat, there are crucial actions to take that will prepare you for your reemergence. Let's dive deep into the transformative process of disappearing and reshaping oneself through the lens of Stoicism. This isn't about literally vanishing, but about retreating from the noise and chaos of everyday life to reemerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Number 1. Reflect on your challenges. First and foremost, you need to reflect on your challenges. This step is vital because it allows you to take a deep look at the issues you're facing. What are the underlying causes? How have you been reacting to them? Reflection isn't just about understanding what's on the surface. It's about peeling back the layers to uncover the root of your problems. Imagine you're dealing with stress at work. Is it the workload, the environment, or perhaps a deeper sense of unfulfillment? By understanding the true source of your challenges, you can begin to address them more effectively. For example, take the story of John, a successful corporate executive who felt constantly overwhelmed. Instead of blaming his workload, he took a step back and realized that his stress stemmed from a lack of alignment between his personal values and his job. This realization allowed him to make more informed decisions about his career path. Now, let's talk about embracing change. Change is inevitable, and often it's the resistance to change that causes the most suffering. Epictetus, another Stoic sage, taught that we should make the best use of what is in our power and take the rest as it happens. Accept that you cannot control everything. Instead, focus on what you can change: your thoughts, your actions, and your responses. Consider Sarah, who had to move to a new city for her job. Initially, she resisted the change, feeling homesick and disconnected. But when she shifted her mindset to embrace the new opportunities the city offered, she found herself thriving in ways she hadn't imagined. Change became her catalyst for growth. In our modern world, we often seek approval and validation from others, be it through social media likes, professional accolades, or social acceptance. However, Stoicism teaches us to find value within ourselves. Seneca wisely said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." Use your retreat to break free from the need for external validation. Focus on your inner values and self-worth. Picture Lisa, who always sought praise from her peers. When she started valuing her own opinion over others, she discovered a newfound sense of freedom and self-confidence. During your retreat, simplify your life. Complexity can often lead to stress and confusion. By simplifying, you create space for clarity and focus. This could mean decluttering your physical space, streamlining your daily routines, or reducing commitments that don't serve your goals. Consider how Steve Jobs famously wore the same style of clothing every day to minimize decision fatigue. Simplifying your life can help you direct your energy towards what truly matters. Reevaluate your goals and aspirations. Sometimes we get so caught up in our daily grind that we lose sight of our true goals. Take this time to reassess what you really want out of life. Are your current pursuits aligned with your values and long-term vision? Reflect on the story of Emma, who was working tirelessly towards a promotion she thought she wanted. During her retreat, she realized her true passion lay in starting her own business, a goal she had sidelined for years. This period of reflection helped her pivot and pursue her true calling. Develop a routine of self-care. Self-care isn't just about pampering yourself. It's about nurturing your mind, body, and soul. Incorporate habits that promote your well-being. Exercise regularly, eat nutritious food, get enough sleep, and engage in activities that bring you joy and relaxation. Think of your favorite author who finds solace in early morning walks or a friend who unwinds by painting. These routines might seem small, but they contribute significantly to your overall health and happiness. 1. Finally, plan your reemergence. As you prepare to step back into the world, have a clear plan of action. What changes will you implement? How will you handle challenges differently? Set specific, achievable goals for yourself. Just like an artist meticulously plans a masterpiece, you should design your reemergence with intention and purpose. Visualize the person you want to become, and take deliberate steps towards that vision. As you can see, the journey of disappearing and transforming yourself is a multifaceted process that requires reflection, resilience, acceptance of change, detachment from external validation, simplification, goal reassessment, self-care, seeking wisdom, and careful planning. By embracing these steps, you will emerge from your retreat not only transformed, but also equipped with the tools to navigate life's challenges with grace and strength. So, take a moment to ask yourself, what are the challenges I need to reflect on? How can I build my resilience? Am I ready to embrace change and detach from external validation? What steps can I take to simplify my life and reevaluate my goals? How can I incorporate self-care into my routine? Who can I seek wisdom from? And most importantly, how will I plan my reemergence? Remember, this journey is deeply personal and unique to each individual. The insights and growth you gain during this time will serve as the foundation for a more resilient and fulfilled version of yourself. Embrace the process, trust in your ability to transform, and step back into the world with renewed strength and clarity. The value of this experience lies in the lessons learned and the person you become. Keep moving forward, one step at a time, knowing that every challenge is an opportunity for growth and every retreat is a chance for a powerful reemergence. Know the two. Embrace Stoic teachings. In the fast-paced world we navigate daily, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by the constant influx of information, responsibilities, and expectations. Sometimes, the most effective way to regain control and find peace is by learning how to disappear and transform yourself. This doesn't mean vanishing from your life, but rather retreating inward, taking a step back from the chaos and reconnecting with your core values and beliefs. One powerful method to achieve this transformation is by embracing the teachings of Stoicism, a philosophy that has stood the test of time and offers profound wisdom for our modern lives. Imagine standing at the edge of a bustling city with noise and commotion all around you. Now picture yourself stepping into a serene forest where the only sounds are the rustling leaves and the chirping of birds. This is what it feels like to embrace Stoic teachings. It's about creating a mental sanctuary, a space where you can reflect, recharge, and realign your life with your true purpose. The first step in this journey is to remind yourself of the fundamental Stoic principles. As Marcus Aurelius, the renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Stoicism teaches us to focus on what is within our control and accept what is not. This simple yet profound shift in perspective can drastically reduce unnecessary stress and anxiety. How often do we find ourselves worrying about things that are entirely beyond our influence? By concentrating our energy on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and responses, we free ourselves from the burden of trying to control the uncontrollable. This doesn't mean we become passive or indifferent to life's challenges. Rather, we become more resilient and better equipped to handle them. Consider the story of Epictetus, a former slave who became one of the most influential Stoic philosophers. Despite his circumstances, Epictetus found freedom in his mind by focusing on his inner virtues rather than his external conditions. He famously said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This mindset is transformative. It empowers you to take ownership of your reactions and develop a proactive rather than reactive approach to life. Now, let's delve deeper into the practical application of these principles. Begin by examining your daily routines and identify areas where you can implement Stoic practices. Start your day with a few moments of reflection. Ask yourself, what is within my control today? This simple question sets a clear intention and helps you prioritize your actions. Throughout the day, remind yourself to let go of things you cannot change. If you encounter a difficult situation, pause and reflect. How can I respond in a way that aligns with my values? Another powerful Stoic exercise is negative visualization. This involves imagining potential challenges or setbacks and mentally preparing yourself for them. By doing this, you build emotional resilience and reduce the impact of unforeseen events. Seneca, another great Stoic philosopher, advised, "He who is prepared for the worst has already achieved the best." This practice doesn't mean dwelling on negativity, but rather strengthening your mind against future adversities. In your interactions with others, practice empathy and understanding. Recognize that everyone is dealing with their own struggles, often hidden beneath the surface. By approaching each person with kindness and patience, you create a positive ripple effect that enhances your own sense of peace and fulfillment. Remember, as Epictetus said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." Stoicism also teaches the importance of living in accordance with nature. This means aligning your actions with your inherent values and the natural order of the world. Take time to connect with nature, whether through a walk in the park, a hike in the mountains, or simply sitting quietly and observing the beauty around you. Nature has a way of grounding us, reminding us of the bigger picture and our place within it. To truly transform yourself, embrace the concept of amor fati, or love of fate. This Stoic idea encourages us to not only accept but love everything that happens to us. viewing each event as a necessary part of our journey. By adopting this mindset, you cultivate gratitude and find meaning even in the most challenging circumstances. As Friedrich Nietzsche, a philosopher inspired by Stoicism, put it, "That which does not kill us makes us stronger." Finally, consider how you can contribute to the greater good. Stoicism emphasizes the interconnectedness of all humans and the importance of contributing to society. Reflect on your strengths and passions and think about how you can use them to make a positive impact on others. This could be through your work, volunteer efforts, or simply by being a source of support and encouragement to those around you. As you integrate these Stoic teachings into your life, you'll find yourself undergoing a profound transformation. You become more centered, resilient, and focused. The external chaos may still exist, but it no longer controls you. Instead, you navigate through it with a serene mind and a resilient spirit, much like a ship sailing smoothly through turbulent waters. So, how will you begin this journey of self-transformation? What steps will you take today to embrace Stoic principles and create a more peaceful, purposeful life? Remember, the power lies within you. As the Stoics believed, it's not the events that shape us, but our responses to them. By mastering your mind and actions, you can disappear from the noise and re-emerge as a stronger, wiser, and more fulfilled version of yourself. No. 3. Cultivate inner strength. Life can often feel overwhelming, especially for men navigating the complexities of modern life. Between professional demands, personal responsibilities, and the constant pressure to be the best version of yourself, it's easy to feel lost. But what if there was a way to not just survive, but thrive by cultivating inner strength through timeless Stoic principles? In the heart of Stoicism lies the profound understanding that true strength comes from within. This inner fortitude is not merely a product of physical prowess or external achievements, but a testament to one's mental and emotional resilience. To build this resilience, begin by immersing yourself in the rich wisdom of Stoic texts. Works by Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus offer profound insights into the human condition, encouraging us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we cannot. For instance, Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, reminds us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This quote underscores the importance of directing our energy inward rather than being swayed by external circumstances. Journaling is another powerful tool to fortify your inner strength. By consistently documenting your thoughts, fears, and aspirations, you create a space for self-reflection and growth. This practice helps in identifying patterns of negative thinking and replacing them with positive affirmations. It's a way to dialogue with yourself, to track your progress, and to reinforce your commitment to personal development. Seneca once said, "As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters." Through journaling, you can ensure that the quality of your inner life improves, regardless of external situations. Setting positive intentions each day can significantly impact your mindset and overall well-being. Start your mornings with affirmations that align with your goals and values. This practice is akin to preparing for a journey. It sets the direction and ensures that you remain focused amidst the distractions of daily life. Epictetus, another revered Stoic philosopher, stated, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." By setting clear intentions, you establish a roadmap for your actions and decisions, fostering a sense of purpose and direction. Moreover, reinforcing your belief in your ability to overcome challenges is crucial. Life is fraught with obstacles, but how you perceive and respond to them defines your character. Viewing challenges as opportunities for growth rather than setbacks can transform your perspective. This mindset shift is central to Stoic philosophy. As Epictetus teaches, "It's not what happens to you but how you react to it that matters." Embrace this belief, and you will find that every difficulty becomes a stepping stone towards greater resilience. In modern life, these Stoic practices are more relevant than ever. The fast-paced nature of our world often leads to stress and burnout, but by cultivating inner strength, you can navigate these pressures with grace and composure. Reading Stoic texts, journaling, setting intentions, and reinforcing your belief in overcoming challenges are not just philosophical exercises. They are practical tools that can help you lead a more fulfilled and resilient life. To put this into practice, consider integrating these habits into your daily routine. Start with a dedicated reading time each day, even if it's just a few minutes. Reflect on your readings through journaling, allowing yourself to process and internalize the wisdom you encounter. Set clear intentions every morning, and revisit them throughout the day to stay aligned with your goals. And most importantly, remind yourself of your inherent strength and capacity to overcome any obstacle that comes your way. By adopting these practices, you embark on a transformative journey. You begin to disappear from the chaos of the external world, finding solace and strength within. This inner transformation not only benefits you but also positively impacts those around you. As you cultivate inner strength, you become a beacon of resilience and calm, inspiring others to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery and growth. Remember, the path to inner strength is a continuous journey. It requires patience, perseverance, and a deep commitment to self-improvement. But with each step, you move closer to becoming the best version of yourself, a version defined not by external accolades but by inner peace and resilience. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Cultivate your thoughts, build your inner strength, and watch as your life transforms in profound and meaningful ways. If you've made it this far, you're truly embracing the Stoic path. Drop a comment saying, "I am transforming," to show your commitment to this journey of self-discovery and growth. Stay tuned, there's much more to come. Step 3. And now, my friend, it's time to embark on the journey of transformation. Number 1. Pick your targets. What are you aiming to transform? The first step in this profound journey is to define, with utmost clarity, what you aspire to become. This is crucial, because to evolve into something new, you must first have a clear vision of that desired outcome. Be precise in your goals. Do you dream of sculpting a physique so impressive that it leaves others in awe? Or perhaps your ambition is to create a business that generates wealth effortlessly. Whatever your objective, articulate it with great specificity. Write it down and place these written aspirations in locations where you'll frequently see them. Remember, this vision is for your eyes only. To truly internalize and act upon this, consider the wisdom of Seneca, who said, "If one does not know to which port one is sailing, no wind is favorable." This emphasizes the necessity of having a clear goal. Ask yourself, what is the ultimate destination of your transformation? What does the best version of yourself look like? Visualize it vividly, and keep that image at the forefront of your mind. In this process, it's important to delve deeply into the specifics of your target. What skills will you need to develop? What habits must you cultivate or eliminate? Break down your grand vision into manageable, actionable steps. For instance, if your goal is to achieve peak physical fitness, identify the specific exercises, diet plans, and daily routines that will lead you there. If your ambition lies in building a lucrative business, outline the business model, marketing strategies, and financial planning necessary for success. To keep yourself accountable, make a habit of reviewing and refining your goals regularly. This practice ensures that your objectives remain aligned with your evolving aspirations and circumstances. As Epictetus wisely advised, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Engage in self-reflection to understand your intrinsic motivations. Why do you want to transform? What deeper purpose does this transformation serve? Connecting your goals to a larger purpose can provide the motivation and resilience needed to persevere through challenges. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Use obstacles as stepping stones to strengthen your resolve and sharpen your focus. As you embark on this journey, remember to embrace the process, not just the outcome. Transformation is not an overnight event, but a continuous, evolving journey. Celebrate small victories along the way, as they are the building blocks of your ultimate success. Reflect on your progress and adjust your strategies as needed, maintaining flexibility and adaptability. Consider also the importance of mental and emotional resilience in your transformation. Cultivating a stoic mindset can help you navigate setbacks and maintain your focus. The Stoics teach us to accept what we cannot control and to focus our energy on what we can change. This principle is encapsulated in the Serenity Prayer. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. In this transformative journey, you are not just changing outward aspects of your life, but also refining your inner self. Seek to develop virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, which are the pillars of Stoic philosophy. These virtues will guide your actions and decisions, ensuring that your transformation is grounded in ethical and moral principles. Moreover, surround yourself with a supportive environment that nurtures your growth. Engage with like-minded individuals who share your aspirations and values. Seek mentors who can provide guidance and insights based on their experiences. As the saying goes, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Choose your company wisely, for they can significantly influence your journey. Finally, maintain a sense of humility and gratitude throughout your transformation. Acknowledge the progress you have made, but remain humble and open to continuous learning and improvement. Express gratitude for the opportunities, challenges, and experiences that shape your journey. Gratitude fosters a positive mindset and strengthens your resilience. So, my friend, as you set forth on this path of transformation, remember that the journey is as important as the destination. Embrace the challenges, celebrate the victories, and stay true to your vision. Reflect on your progress regularly, adjust your strategies as needed, and maintain a stoic mindset to navigate the ups and downs of this transformative journey. What will you transform today? What specific steps will you take to move closer to your goal? The power to change your life lies within you. Seize it and embark on your journey with determination and clarity. As you embark on this path, remember the words of Marcus Aurelius. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. So, are you ready to revolve your life around crushing it? Are you prepared to dedicate every waking hour to your transformation? Start today and watch as your life begins to change, one intentional step at a time. Your new self is waiting. All you have to do is take the first step. Revolve your life around crushing it. Picture waking up every morning with a laser-sharp focus on transforming your life, knowing that each day is a new opportunity to get closer to your goals. The ancient Stoics believed in living with purpose, and this principle can guide us in our quest for self-transformation. How to disappear and transform yourself isn't about vanishing from existence. It's about shedding the old you and emerging as a new, improved version of yourself. This journey requires an all-encompassing dedication to your goals, embodying the mentality that this is your one shot at life. Every breath you take should be intentional, propelling you towards your aspirations. Think about Marcus Aurelius, who said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." What color are your thoughts today? Are they vibrant with ambition and clarity? To truly transform, every aspect of your daily routine should be meticulously planned and executed. Start by reevaluating your living situation. Does your current home environment support your goals? Perhaps moving closer to a gym or a class that aligns with your objectives could make all the difference. Imagine how much easier it would be to maintain a fitness regimen if the gym was just a short walk away, or how quickly you could learn a new skill if the class was right around the corner. Have you ever wondered how much time we waste each day on activities that don't contribute to our growth? Time boxing, a technique where you allocate specific blocks of time for particular tasks, can help you reclaim those lost hours. Dedicate at least a few hours each day to activities that drive your transformation. Whether it's learning a new skill, working out, or meditating, make sure each hour is a step towards your goals. Remember Epictetus's wisdom. First, say to yourself what you would be and then do what you have to do. Now let's talk about the importance of planning and tracking progress. How often do you review your goals? Set aside a day each week to reflect on your progress, update your plans, and break down your larger goals into smaller, more manageable tasks. This not only keeps you on track, but also makes the daunting process of transformation more digestible. Seneca once said, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity." By regularly updating your plan and tracking your progress, you prepare yourself to seize opportunities as they arise. But how do you maintain this relentless pursuit without burning out? The key lies in finding balance and practicing self-care. While it's crucial to push yourself, it's equally important to rest and rejuvenate. This balance ensures that your efforts are sustainable in the long run. Reflect on this. Are you taking enough breaks to recharge your mind and body? Are you nurturing your relationships and maintaining a support system? Remember, Stoicism teaches us to live in harmony with nature, including our own human nature, which requires rest and connection with others. Consider the power of visualization. Can you see your future self, the person you aspire to become? Visualization can be a powerful tool in keeping you motivated and focused. Close your eyes and picture your transformed self, the skills you've acquired, the strength you've built, the confidence you exude. Hold on to this vision and let it guide your daily actions. Moreover, embrace the concept of continuous learning. Life is a journey of constant growth and evolution. Are you open to learning new things every day? Are you seeking knowledge and wisdom from every experience? The Stoics believe that wisdom is the highest virtue, and it comes from a willingness to learn and adapt. As Epictetus said, "It is impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows." In your journey of transformation, setbacks are inevitable. How do you respond to challenges and failures? The Stoic approach is to see obstacles as opportunities for growth. When you encounter a hurdle, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this make me stronger? This mindset shift can turn potential roadblocks into stepping stones. Think about a life where every action, every decision, and every thought is aligned with your ultimate goal. How fulfilling would that be? This is not just a dream, but a reality you can create with dedication, planning, and the right mindset. Reflect on this daily. Are you living intentionally? Are you taking steps every day towards your transformation? The journey might be challenging, but the reward, becoming the best version of yourself, is worth every effort. Number 3, reprogram your mind. Reprogramming your mind is the key to unlocking true happiness. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Embrace the journey of transformation with courage and resilience. At first, the idea of disappearing into the shadows might feel unsettling, even strange. However, with time and practice, you will find solace and strength in solitude. The essence of this process lies in a profound shift in your thinking, a complete reprogramming of your mind that fuels your positive transformation. As Epictetus wisely noted, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Embrace this mindset and allow the change to unfold. Imagine embarking on this path and witnessing your metamorphosis. The initial discomfort will give way to a sense of fulfillment and contentment as you learn to thrive in the shadows. The pain of not being seen, of operating under the radar, will become a source of strength. You will start to cherish the anonymity, finding joy in crushing your goals without seeking external validation. This shift in perception is crucial for your transformation. As you progress, the need to reappear, to seek the spotlight, will diminish. You will realize that true power lies in being unseen, in quietly achieving greatness. Your life will undergo a profound transformation, exceeding your expectations. The shadows will become your sanctuary, a place where you find peace and clarity. You will continue to set and achieve bigger and better goals, driven by an inner fire that burns brighter each day. The mystery surrounding you will become a part of your identity, adding depth and intrigue to your persona. As Seneca said, "The greatest blessings of mankind are within us and within our reach." Relating this journey to modern life, consider the relentless pursuit of recognition and validation that often leads to burnout and dissatisfaction. By embracing the shadows, you free yourself from these societal pressures. You focus on your growth and achievements not for the applause but for the sheer joy of self-improvement. This mindset shift is empowering, allowing you to navigate life's challenges with a calm and resilient spirit. The solitude of the shadows becomes a source of strength, a refuge where you can recharge and strategize. In this reprogramming process, you must be patient and kind to yourself. Transformation doesn't happen overnight. It requires dedication, perseverance, and a willingness to embrace discomfort. Remember, as Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, said, "Well-being is realized by small steps, but is truly no small thing." Each step you take towards reprogramming your mind is a step towards a more fulfilling and purposeful life. Incorporate daily practices that reinforce this new mindset. Meditate on your goals, visualize your success, and remind yourself of the power you hold within. Surround yourself with reminders of your journey, whether through quotes from Stoic philosophers or personal affirmations. This constant reinforcement will help solidify your new way of thinking. As you continue to evolve, you will notice a remarkable change in how you interact with the world. The need for external validation will fade, replaced by a deep sense of self-assurance. You will find joy in your accomplishments, not for the recognition they bring, but for the personal growth they signify. This shift is liberating, allowing you to live authentically and purposefully. Reprogramming your mind to thrive in the shadows is a transformative journey that leads to profound personal growth. Embrace the discomfort, cherish the solitude, and allow your mind to evolve. As you crush your goals in the shadows, you will find a sense of peace and fulfillment that transcends the need for external validation. Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius: "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Transform your thoughts, and you transform your life." This is the essence of Stoic wisdom, a timeless guide to living a life of purpose and tranquility. Thank you for joining us on this journey of self-transformation and growth through Stoic principles. Remember, disappearing isn't about running away from life, but creating a space for introspection and renewal. By stepping back, acting intentionally in the shadows, and re-emerging with newfound strength, you can navigate life's challenges with wisdom and resilience. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe to our channel, Stoic in Your Life. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Together, let's continue to learn and apply Stoicism to transform our lives. Stay strong. Stay stoic.